improve what people got going on. It's, you know, so that's what keep me working and keep me in the music, even them years I took off as an artist. So I'm definitely appreciative of that part of it because it grew me a lot as an artist. So.
Does that kind of fuel like your competitive fire to be like, dang, like they working on this?
You know, in a way, not so much from like, oh, I got to do something better, but just from a standpoint of just being inspired more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
With so many different people.
Yeah, just being inspired. Like I'll say, and I told Milo this, like, man, like what him and Cash have done, and then what he did by himself on a project, like that really motivated me with putting a Cool Front together. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just certain things. Certain different approaches I had to this project because I see bro come in, he's a rapper, but I seen him come in and just make music.
Yeah.
And he had bridges, he had cool little chants on parts of songs. He have, you know, it just be real free, built like real free flowing. So it definitely put me in a pocket of where like as far as structuring my songs, I kind of like opened my mind and opened my approach to even with the skits that we did on his stuff, like, so it kind of opened my mind when I was working on the Cool Front, so it wouldn't stale. Like I was able to like do some different things I wouldn't normally do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be starting rapping a lot earlier, or you know whatever, shortening a verse or putting a bridge right here. So it's definitely inspiring. I mean, even with Michi, you know what I'm saying? When he put out Michi, like that was inspiring too, just seeing the way that he approached some of the music. So yeah, these artists, they keep me going, man, and I always take a little bit of what they got, you know what I'm saying? And like you know, dump it in my gumbo pot and stir it up. So, yeah.
So is it more refreshing to go through the process, or is it refreshing when you finally put it out so everybody can hear it? Like, what part is the best part of the process?
Oh, man.
Is it the making of it, or is it?
Well, that's what we got to wrap.
And that's a great thing because I'm gonna say like on one level, when you impress yourself, that's it's a crazy. You probably know that. Like when you play some shit back, you like, bro, yeah. I really did this. You know what I'm saying? But I would have to say that there's nothing that really compares to the fulfillingness of like your music touching people and reaching people. Like I do this if nobody listen. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, but it's like a high. It's like a high I can't explain when you put your music out or you drop it. Hey, I tell you I'm dropping at midnight and 12 o'clock, motherfuckers is on there retweeting. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's by a slight edge, I say putting it out and getting that feedback and letting people see what you've been listening to, because the only thing I hate as an artist, you never get to hear your music for the first time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like unless I get stupid high, then it's like a sense of reset.
I never thought about it.
Yeah, so you never get to experience your music for the first time the way that other people do. So it's like getting that mirror of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, and just seeing the things that work, seeing the things that maybe didn't work, seeing the things that like it's just a beautiful thing. I always appreciate that part of the process.
Right. So for me, it's more so because I don't have that luxury of hearing myself for the first time and being amazed. It's the process of making it, especially with this recent project, like how it all came together. Like like none of that was planned, bro.
Yeah.
None of it. Like that was not planned at all. It just so happened to come together like that. So I think for me, the process of making it, and then once it's finished, listening to it.
Yeah,
done.
Nah, that for sure.
When you listen to it, and you be like, all right, it's ready.
For sure, but I give you a fun fact. Like when I put out, I did it this time, but when I put out the loop, I never listened to the project all the way through. The first time I heard the loop all the way through as a project is when y'all heard it. Damn. You know, like I knew, but I say this, I do have one of the things that I will say that I do have the ability of is like the memory of knowing like what the feeling of the song has even when it's not playing, and how it transfers into the next song. Yeah. So like I don't have to sit and really listen to my project from song to song to song to song, because I've been working on every individual song so much, I already know how it's gonna flow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, that. But the listening back to the project when it's done, I preferably like listening to it when it's on streaming because it sounds a little bit crisper. Like it's
Right.
some about Apple Music title just makes your shit sound a little better.
Title, crazy.
Title's crazy.
I pay that bread every single time for that mastering.
Oh, yeah.
Mastering badge.
Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely like, that's definitely rewarding. But like, it's just something about getting that feedback, dog. That's just like, it's like when I dropped the loop, that shit felt like I was like Drake or J. Cole or something.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the timeline tweeting about it like at the same time. So, yeah.
Bro, you a legend, low key. Like you a legend, not even low key, bro. Like it's
The
not
walls
many
speak for
people.
themselves.
If these walls can talk,
Like
Like y'all can't even really see because y'all see
Like,
this
some
part, but
posters,
like
but-
the ceiling, the
Ceiling
floor,
fans.
the everything.
And think about like he's an